Okay, guys, I have a question for you. Do you like cooking? Okay, good. You do, okay? As for me, I don't like cooking much, to tell you the truth, but I definitely like eating. Okay, and what ways of preparing food do you prefer? Like cooking yourself or eating? Boiled, yes, boiled food is very tasty and very healthy. Okay. Smoked, okay. Fried. I love fried food, though I know that it's really unhealthy, so I don't eat it often. Okay, very good. So you can notice that all these words like boiled, yes, smoked, fried, they are participles. And the endings of these words are all pronounced a little bit differently. So we have this little secret in pronunciation of the ed ending in both verbs and participles. We actually have three types of the pronunciation of the sounds of the ed ending. So the first one is when we pronounce it as id. Yes, id. So when do we pronounce it like this? When the verb ends with what? The original verb. D or D. Yes, that's correct. So when the original verb ends with T or D, we pronounce the ending as id. And remember to pronounce this sound voiced, because in our Russian language, for example, we don't have voiced endings. So that's why we want to pronounce it in a voiceless way. But you shouldn't do that. You need to train yourself to pronounce it voiced id. Yes? So what kind of food do we have with this ending that contains participles? Melted, yeah. For example, melted chocolate. That is very tasty. Yes. Toasted, yes. Yeah, good job. Perfect. Okay, let's talk about the second way. The second way of pronouncing the ed ending is the voiceless way. So we pronounce it like this after voiceless consonants. So when the ed ending goes after voiceless consonants, what consonants are considered to be voiceless? How do you differentiate them from the voiced ones? Yeah, so we don't use our vocal cords a lot to pronounce them. They have very little sound to them, like p, t, k. When we pronounce them by themselves, they don't have the strong sound. And voiced consonants, when we pronounce them, we really use our vocal cords. Yes, so we say v, yes, b, g, like this. So voiceless consonants are the ones that we don't use our vocal cords a lot pronouncing. Yes. Yeah. So after voiceless consonants, we pronounce the voiceless T. Yes, the T sound. So this is a very easy rule to remember actually. So when we have T or D, we pronounce it as id because it's really hard to say d, yes, or d. So that's why we pronounce it as id. And after voiceless consonants, we pronounce the ending in the voiceless way, like t. And after voiced consonants, you can guess, we pronounce it in a voiced way. D. Yes, D. You really need to pronounce it voiced. Okay, good. So now let's give some examples. So what are the ways of preparing food that we can pronounce with a voice that we have to pronounce? Yes, must pronounce with a voiced ending. Boiled. Attention. Oh, is it voiced or voiceless? It's voiced. Yes, so we put it here. Boiled. What can can be a voiceless one. Baked. Yes, baked. So k is voiceless. That's why we say baked. We pronounce it as t. Yes, very good. Stuffed. Yes. Yes, for example, stuffed peppers. Yes, they are delicious. I really like them. Okay, very good. And let's give one more example here. So boiled and fried. Yeah. So pay attention that here the last sound in the word fry is y. And the y sound is also considered to be a voiced sound. So it's y, it's voiced. We use our vocal cords to pronounce it. That's why we pronounce the ending as d, fried. Yes, fried. Let's practice all of them again. Melted, melted, yes. Toasted, toasted, yeah. Baked, baked, yes. Stuffed, stuffed, yeah. Boiled, boiled, fried, fried. Very good. So now please open your books on page 88. On this page, in exercise 2, you have some other participles like this connected with food. So now you need to continue completing this table, putting them in the correct columns, okay? And then we'll talk about some dishes and we'll learn some new vocabulary, also practicing the pronunciation of the participles, okay? Perfect, good job.